Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I really fancy doing some kind of glossy look, like a kind of wet glossy eye look, quite glossy skin and stuff like that. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet, but this is something I want to do for a while. I always see pictures of it and it always looks quite cool. It's not maybe the most wearable thing because obviously if you don't mind the lids being slightly sticky then it's fine, but there can be a little bit of transfer sometimes. So this is just quite a cool fun look to do really, so that's why I want to do it, and it's all going to be green beauty products as well, so I'm just going to get started. So I'm going to start with my base, so I'm going to go and use Pure Luminous Primer. Okay, then for foundation I'm taking the Vapor Organic Atmosphere Luminous Foundation in shade 115. Because like I said, I want quite a glossy look, so I'm going for quite a luminous base as well. And this is the perfect luminous foundation. But I do feel you do need to set this a little bit. If you're like me, you've got oily T-zone, because it is just a bit too luminous otherwise. Okay, and now I'm going to go in my inner concealer. This is the Vivid Concealer in the shade C1. Pop a little bit on the back of my hand. And then I'm just going to pop this in the place I need coverage, so under my eyes and on blemishes and redness and stuff. Take a little bit over the lid. Now we'll go ahead and set things later, but because I'm doing, like I said, I'm using quite a lot of creamy and I'm going to be using a lot of creamy products, so I don't want to do any setting just yet. Okay, so keeping with the face, I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to go on this RMS Beauty Contour Bronze product. Now, obviously I did a first impression of this and I wasn't sure. It was nice, but I just don't think you could really use it for contouring. I'm actually going to use my sponge for this and just... Oh, okay, it's completely dried up actually, so maybe I won't be using this. Okay, I just had to warm it up my fingers, it dried out completely, but now it seems to be creamy again. So like I said, I'm going to take it on my sponge and I'm going to just kind of pop this in the areas where I want to kind of add a bit of bronziness to my skin. And really blend it out because I don't want anything too extreme happening. I actually want to keep the skin relatively fresh looking if I can. So this is why I haven't set the foundation, because it just helps the cream products just to really melt into the base products. Let's take a little bit up around here as well, I think. And then actually, because I don't own a creamy blush gel, I really wanted to, like I said, keep it quite creamy and on the skin. I'm actually going to go with a lipstick and use that as a blusher. So I've got the Lily Lolo lipstick in Intense Crush. It's quite a nice neutral colour. I didn't want anything too pink or anything too orange. It's quite a nice, like I said, neutral colour. And again, I think I'm just going to pick it up on my sponge. Just a little bit. And work it into the cheeks. And kind of blend it up into my contours of the face. So that's the look sheet. You can use lipsticks for blushes if you want like a more of a creamy based blusher, but I think that's worked really beautifully. Alright, I hope this product hasn't dried up. This is the RMS Beauty Luminous Times Quad. No, this is still really good. Actually, I could have used this more for my cheeks. But anyway, I'm just going to take a mixture of these three shades, in all honesty, on my finger. And this is going to act as my highlight today. Now this is very creamy, almost kind of wet looking, which is kind of the look that I'm going for today. Now usually I take highlighter up here, but I think, and a little bit down my nose, but I don't think I'm going to do it with this one just because it is so wet looking. I think I want to keep it just to the cheekbones today. Okay, now that's the face bit done, I can go in and just set the areas I need to. So I'm taking the RMS Beauty powder. I'm going to set under my eyes. And just kind of this area here, because I can get very shiny. I kind of don't want this section to be really glossy, because then it can come across a little bit over oily. I'm not going to set my lids because obviously I'm going to be using creamy products on there, so it's just no point. And then obviously I'm going to put some powder on my T-zone, as I can get very oily and shiny there. You need to find the right balance between glowy and oily. If you think you've gone overboard, you can just go over a little bit with powder, because as you can see it still gives a nice glow, but it's less wet looking. So if you feel you've gone too far down, you can do that. It'll still leave a little bit of a glow, but just not as wet looking. I'm going to quickly fill in my brows. I'm using my Lily Lolo eyebrow duo in the shade Dark for this. I'm actually going to take some wax first. I don't usually use the wax, but I'm going to today. And just brush up my brows. And then pick up some of the product and just start filling in my brows. Okay, so moving on to the eye portion. I did kind of want to add a colour there and make it glossy. So I'm not sure how it's going to work, but I'm going to take the Lily Lolo Mineral Eyeshadow in the shade Chocolate Fudge Cake, which is kind of a really unusual shade. It looks very purple, but then there is elements of kind of brown in there as well. I'm just going to take some, I'm just going to apply it with my finger, I think. It's a beautiful shade. Yes, it starts off purple and then you start to blend it. Bits of brown up here. And as you can see, the more I blend it upwards, the kind of more brown is showing through. Which is quite cool, so it kind of creates its own little transition shade in a way. I don't want anything too intense. And then I'm going to take the RMS Beauty Luminizer Quad thing. I'm just going to take this shade here, the more translucent of the shades. Take a little bit, I'm going to dab it on the back of my hand so it's not too intense. And I'll just start dabbing this on top, but being very careful I don't accidentally lift off the colour I've got underneath. I don't know if it's going to work, I might have to use a gloss instead, but I just thought I'd give this a go. Okay, so that has kind of made it look glossier and wetter. I think I will go over the top with this lip gloss though. My Lily Lolo lip gloss in clear here. Dab a bit there. Like I said, you could use a different shade, you could go with 2 colours, but I wouldn't necessarily use any more than 2 colours eyeshadow wise on the lid, because I wouldn't try to do a full on eye look where you're blending different colours into the crease or whatever, because I feel it could go a bit over the top then. And you do kind of lose some of the intensity of the colour when you pop like a lip gloss on top. And you know what, I think I'm going to leave it there. I think it could get to the point where it's gone over the top. So then I'm just going to add a little bit of mascara just to my upper lashes. I'm taking the Pacifica Stella Gaze mascara for this. Like I said, I just want to do a light coating to the upper lashes only. I'd probably recommend actually a waterproof mascara for this, because obviously, because it's so glossy here, it could transfer the mascara. So that's why I'm just trying to do a light layer, but a waterproof mascara probably would be better. And actually I fancy doing a matching lip, so I'm actually going to take that eyeshadow again and just start dabbing it on the lips. This may not look great to begin with, but okay, so that kind of completes this look. I know it's not the most wearable look because of the glossy eyes, so it's going to be a bit of transfer with maybe mascara. It won't necessarily last all night long, and it's maybe not to everyone's taste look-wise. But I just really fancy doing something quite glossy with the skin, kind of wet with the eyes, and then I kept it glossy with the lips as well. So it's maybe not my best look that I've ever done, but like I said, I wanted to try something different today and just experiment, and I've been wanting to do like a glossy wet eye look for a while. So that is my attempt at it. So before I go, I am just going to quickly obviously open up my advent calendar. So I've got 2 days to open today. So I've got, what have I got, 13 and 14 to open today. Oh, so okay, another pressed pigment in the shade Sphinx. Sphinx, not Sphinx, Sphinx. Oh, it looks different. It doesn't look glittery. Oh, okay, so it's not, I don't think it's a glitter, I think it's more like a pressed eyeshadow. It has a very like kind of metallic, oh crikey. That is a very beautiful colour. It's kind of like yellow gold. That's beautiful. So yeah, I think it's actually, this is actually an eyeshadow as opposed to a glitter, which is really cool. I'm very excited for that one. That's a beautiful, yeah, like it's a yellow gold. Very, behind door 14. There's nothing there. So I've got this one again, potentially looks like it's another pressed shadow as opposed to a glitter. It's in the shade Creme de Menthe. I don't know, the name's kind of half rubbed up on this one, so I can't properly see. Kind of more pressed metallic eyeshadow, not a glitter, which I think is really cool. So yeah, much more, ooh, crikey. That's it there. It kind of has like a green frosted look to it. Looks very beautiful. Actually, that would have been a really great shade to try and do a wet eye look with, because it kind of almost looks a little bit wet itself. But that's an extremely beautiful shade, and I really like the fact that it's not necessarily all glitters in this, it's some pressed eyeshadows. I don't think I realised they did eyeshadows, so that's really cool. Okay, now that really is the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, it's not necessarily the best look I've ever done. It's not going to be to everyone's taste, but I really wanted to experiment and have a go trying to create this wet, glossy kind of look. So thank you so much for watching. Leave a request down below and I'll see you in my next video.